Hey all, Anirudh here. Today I will going to show you how you can create one cascading dropdown with manage metadata column. If you already aware what is manage metadata column in SharePoint, then it is well and good. If you don't know or even never used it, I will show you how you can create it. So first thing is that what is manage metadata column? Let's say there is a site admin, SharePoint admin site, correct? In that SharePoint admin site, there is a term store kind of things. So there you can create your own terms, okay, terms or hierarchy of terms. I will show how we can create it, but in short, you can create that terms in a centralized location, and every site, every list, you can add that information, correct? So I will give one example so it will easier to understand. Let's say there is a list of car brands needed. So what you will do, you will create one choice column by default. I know everyone will create one choice column, and that choice I mean options will you will give in the that column. Now let's say another site, another list need same kind of brand, car brands. So you need to create again choice column and create again list of brands. So what will happen is sometimes you need to update the brands, then you need to find out what are the list, use that column, and everywhere you need to change manually. Instead of that, there are two way basically. There is a called site column. I am not going that part. Site column is a different kind of concept, and there is a management data column or term set. In that term set, you can create your own terms. Let's say list of sites. If you have a construction company, there will be list of sites. So those list of sites you can maintain in one area in a centralized location, and everywhere you can use. Okay. So let me show how we can do. Uh, First thing, so let's say this is my root site, SharePoint Online root site. I will copy this. I'll paste here. I'll place admin. So I'll directly go to the admin site. Okay. Here you can find term store. By default, this three thing will be there. I have created this one. So here I can tell you one of the thing, department. So list of department is always there. Okay. So if you need any list of department in a particular list as a column, you can point this department term or manage metadata. For job title, it is same thing. Location, you can put your all the location of all your offices so that you can just connect it. Okay. So here I actually created car term. You can create term from here, new group. Just giving some big group test. Inside that test, now you can create your term set. So here I actually placed that brand. Inside that brand, now you can create your own brand. Let's say uh, Honda. Okay, these kind of things will be there. Okay, so I have created two things. One is brand. So there are Perodua and Proton. This is the car in Malaysia, and these are the models. Okay, but here when I create models, you can reuse term. When you click reuse term, it will give you for which thing you will you need to connect. So what I did it, AXA is part of Perdua. So I actually select this and click OK. So like this, here all the models are there. 1, 2, 3 are part of Perdua, and Persona and Saga is part of Proton. Okay. So like that, I actually connected these terms. So that's how you connected each other. This is the one part. If you don't have access here directly, you can do another thing. Go to your list or somewhere, site information, then site settings. Here you can find it again, term store management. Again, you can do the same thing here. From here, you can create your new term and I mean connection and everything. Okay, so in short, I have created brand and then I have created model and I connected internally both. Now let's go to the list. So I have created this list, new list. Then title is the default column. Then I have created two different column, management data column. Let me show you how. So whenever you are going to create one, so I am telling it model one, let's say. I'll select this management data. So here you can find this one, and for model you can choose the model. Okay, click OK. Or let's say for another one, brand one or something. Okay, management data column. So you need not to create choice column every time in every list. Now let me show you how I have developed this thing. Three screen column, three screen power apps as usual. So nothing new. Let me start. I went here for a new Exa. I want to change Proton. It will be reset and it will give me only those options belonging to Proton brand group. So I am submitting the things, so it automatically gets submitted. Okay, I want to change, so I will change Perdua, then I will select another one. I will submit. Okay, it will change. So now question is how I have done this. Let me show you. Okay, so let me create one new app for you. Okay, so I'll go here. So it will be, let's say, phone layout. For me root site, there is a new list. I'll connect. Okay, so whenever I create, it will be like this. Okay, there are two columns because, as I said, I have created by my own. So I'll delete all these things. Okay, so yeah, what I will do is I will go back. Now you can see in the brand, though in the brand there is only two things, but as I connected, so everything it is actually showing here. Okay, so everything it is actually showing here, brand, model, everything. Okay, now I need to filter down. Only brand should be visible here, correct? So for that matter, what I need to do is, so filter, I'll best filter based on, so what are the options are there? Path is one of the option, is equal to, it will be brand, correct? If I do like this, what will happen? Only brand will be available. Now here you need to change allow searching. Okay, so brand came in. Now if you select, you can see all the models, not the model specify here. Okay, now you need to interconnect it. How you interconnected? Yeah, so what I will do is I'll filter all the brand, not model. So now if I select, it will now see the, now there will be one problem. So if I select this Proton and I select persona, now if I change it, it will not change, though persona is the part of Proton, it's still there. Okay, so now I need to reset it. Question is how I reset is like whenever I am changing it on change, I will click reset. What is the data card value? 8. So what will happen is if I select this, I click here. Now I change the brand, automatically it will get clear. Correct. This will be the uh, cascading drop down kind of things. Now there will be another problem. If I click here, click edit, what will happen? So I am clicking on Proton. See, because this thing, I mean, model is part of, uh, sorry, Brisa is part of Perdua. If I change, it will not get reset. I mean, obviously it will get reset, but there will be no action because in the edit form, it will show you the last data, correct? Last inserted data. So now the question is how we can handle this thing. So for that matter, what I have done is the on change event. I have created one so reset is already there. So I have created one variable, and based on that variable here, the default selected item, I change like this. Now what will happen? I am going here edit. If I select, I can get. Okay, if I edit, so if I change, it will be Proton persona, and if I click Pardua, it will change. Correct. So that's how it is connected drop down. Okay. Please let me know if you have any queries. Thanks for watching.